Cracker Barrel, under fire for its rebranding effort, is also the target of conservatives for Gilbert Davila, a member of Cracker Barrel's board of directors. Davila was appointed in July of 2020 during the height of the George Floyd protests and is a leader in the diversity and inclusion field. Davila served as the vice president of global diversity at the Walt Disney Company and co-founded the Association of National Advertisers Alliance for Inclusive and Multicultural Marketing. So I'm going to start with you, Foldy, as I normally do. Do you think
Wait, Jason, do you like the rebrand or no?
I really don't have any feelings about it. Like, you know, as long as the actual Cracker Barrel, I would like the barrel to be there. Yeah. I mean, I think because it's a Cracker Barrel, it should have a Cracker Barrel.
I think they didn't like that the barrel looked like J.B. Pritzker, so they had to take that off.
Yeah, okay, maybe. But here's what I will ask you is, first of all, do you think that somebody who is a vice president at Walt Disney is qualified to be on a board of directors? And also, do you think that maybe Walt Disney wants to market to people globally in different cultures? So it sounds like he probably has some really good experience. No?
Well, it's also not working because Cracker Barrel said that this was a giant mistake and that it sounds like they're basically going to redo it. And by the way, it wasn't just conservatives. The Democratic Party's Twitter account said, we also disliked it, which, by the way, shows that they've learned their lesson a little bit from Sydney Sweeney because they've never said Sydney Sweeney is hot. And now they're saying, all right, well, I guess every normal person says, all right, you should probably keep it. You know, you have all these iconic brands like HBO Max just calling itself Max. Now they're all changing it back. They're going back to, we're HBO Max. You know, if you have a good brand, you should probably stick with it.
All right, now, Chris, what exactly is it that conservatives were offended by, and now Democrats? I'm just kind of curious. Like,
well, it wasn't broke. And then you bring in a DEI guy from Disney who says, let's wipe out your brand and start over again with something that a sixth grade class could pull together this afternoon. And we'll just rebrand because, you know, we don't like the guy with his elbow on the barrel, which is a Cracker Barrel, which is what the place is named for. So for some inexplicable reason, they've decided that it was offensive to someone and they're wiping it out. And we've just had enough of this stupidity. It's become annoying already.
Okay, now Mercy, we have one person on a board of directors. It's not, you know, an entire, you know, him making all the decisions. Well, why is it that he's getting all the blame for this?
Well, I don't think so. I think the CEO is getting plenty of blame for it. But, you know, we were talking about Southern Comfort, how it was such a bad whiskey. There was something about, this is the conversations that we have when we're not on air. So, like, there's something about, like, the comfort of, like, going to a Cracker Barrel to go buy, like, your candy, to go get the yummy biscuits. And there's, like, a nostalgia to it. And they just absolutely just trashed it to try to make it into this modern minimalistic type of atmosphere, which, by the way, I do think the food quality has gone down. You're a vegan, so you don't
That's
eat any of that.
probably the bigger problem.
So that is the bigger problem.
Information. Truth. Is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.